Alright, how are we all doing? Thought I'd make another video. Just got a new package, some new coins in the mail. Thought we'd take a look at them. Exciting things going on in the market. Silver did just hit a new all-time high. It tagged just a little bit over $86 an ounce today, and I'm sure we'll probably see a pullback. Pretty remarkable. Even when we hit $50, that was a little bit unbelievable just because it's been so long, even though we all kind of thought this might happen one day, and that's why we've been stacking. But still feels a little bit surreal, although I'm optimistic that we'll go higher. Hopefully we'll get up there, up near $100. But you gotta be careful too. I mean, let's just say the institutions controlling the markets, they have a lot of tricks up their sleeves, so you got to be careful up there. But let's just kind of roll through these, and it's kind of crazy. You barely get the same quantity. We're getting about 1/3 the silver that you used to get for a given dollar amount on an order. I got these from Hero Bullion. These are kind of interesting. It's that Saint Helena. These were usually pretty good. I think they did also those virtues, like the Queen's virtues, and I didn't really have any problems on those. But the last batch of these, the Owl, which had this same kind of like, I don't know if that's a laser etch finish on the flat surfaces. That batch had tons of milk spots. It was quite strange. So I only got 3 of these, and they're mostly fine. But one of them had milk spots. I'll try to show that. And these were the shekel of Tyre, is what they're calling it. But yeah, I don't know if you can see it very well. Let's see if I can focus that. Yeah, this one, it only has 2 milk spots right there. You can kind of see it right there. I mean, it's not too bad. There's 2 milk spots, but they might come off with a soft eraser, but yeah, they got to step up their game a little bit. Granted, these are, I think, 2024, okay. Yeah, the other ones they had, I think, were 2023. So you don't like to see that. It's kind of a premium coin. It'd be nice if they didn't bake the detergents onto the planchets, avoid all that, but I digress. Now, before we get to the ultimate coin, I threw this in. I didn't, for whatever reason, I did not have one of these in the collection. It's a big, old Mexican peso. I believe it's slightly larger than the U.S. silver dollar. Let's just take a look here. I don't know if it's visible. I do have a scale. I mean, it says right on there 30 grams. But I'm just going to remind myself here real quick. This silver dollar has quite a bit of wear. Not a ton, but let's see, 26.4 grams. This should be about 30, I guess. Yeah, 30.1. So, and that's 0.9 fine. So it's, but troy ounces, actually, it's only 31. I mean, this is substantially bigger than a regular silver dollar. It's pretty much the most badass silver coin ever minted for circulation, in my opinion, just because it's almost 1 troy ounce, even though it's, 10% copper. What I'm not happy about, I got these from Hero Bullion, and yeah, I mean, they didn't, I was trying to look back at the receipt. I mean, they didn't call them like uncirculated or MS65 or even, mint state, but this thing's pretty junky. It looks cleaned. You see a lot of wear, like it was cleaned. It's got lots of scratches. And then worst of all, those like stains. I don't know if it's gunk that'll come off with acetone. And that, in and of itself, I mean, if you got it for a decent price, that's fine. But you wouldn't believe, I paid $77. So gosh, I want to say spot was probably closer to 72. So on this thing, you know, melt value is probably, gosh, it's probably closer to like $60 melt. So $17 premium, I'm gonna have to check this. Basically, it was a ginormous premium for a common coin, and yeah, I wasn't too happy with that once I looked it over. So pretty disappointed on that one. The one I'm not disappointed in is this. This is why I put in the order. Just had to, buy all the coins for the tax break. But here it is. I saved it for the end. We'll take it out because I think this really represents silver in 2026. It's the ultimate hi-ho silver coin. And let's try to take a closer look here at it. It's the Year of the Horse. And it's on the Chinese zodiac. Carefully shake it out here. Alright, let's take a closer look. Yeah, these are nice. Do like that design. Just don't like this camera. Doesn't seem to be the best on the macros. Take a look at that. Eat your heart out. That's one mean looking pony. But it's got the Chinese characters, Oriental border. Can't read Chinese, but I'm assuming probably says like Year of the Horse at the top. And then reverse isn't too bad either. It's just got all the zodiac. Should be, I think it's 12, right? It's like a clock. It's got about 12 positions, I think. Take a closer look. We got the rat, ox. I think that's a tiger, a shabby tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig, and rat. 2026, 1 ounce AG. Got the furnace going in the background. If I didn't say, this is Elemetal. They did put their little mark under his throat. You can see that. But yeah, these are just great. Really happy with these. Think they look great. Add to the stack. I would show you, I think I have their Year of the Rabbit. But I wasn't happy about those. I only got a couple, but they must have done 2 runs. They must do like a proof run. Maybe it was the Golden Statement, but the ones I got had like a proof-like finish, and I just try to avoid those usually. I like the matte. Personally, I think those are nicer. Whatever the case may be. And then lastly, I did get a Random Year Eagle. Just about uncirculated, I guess, 2011. 2011, probably one of the highest mintages. Right around then, 2012, and I think 2013 might be the highest mintage years. I was going to do a whole video on that. What the heck is going on at the U.S. Mint, where, those were not huge demand, really. 2011, 2012, 13, silver hit an all-time high in 2011, but, people weren't going crazy like they were in 2021 with the silver squeeze. Even there was high demand, we know, in 2022, 3. Last year the U.S. Mint made, what was it? I think they made less than 15 million ASEs. What's just simply what is going on? Are they that inefficient where they they can't figure out how to get these things out to market at a reasonable premium? And you got the Canadian Mint, South African Mint, Royal Mint, Britannia's, Perth Mint. They're just running circles around these guys, and that's sad. I want to see these. Right now, if you try to buy these, it's like over $10 premiums online, and that's another thing altogether. I think the online retailers are doing a bit of gouging right now, but come on, we have got in America, like the fact that they can ship the coins internationally and still get them at half the premium to what the ASCs, when because these are the most highly minted, they should, out the gate, be having the lowest premiums. And the fact that we're not even minting like a third of what we used to mint in 2013, come on, get the act together. So I don't want to leave it on a bad note. We'll leave it on this note. The Hi-Ho Silver, most badass looking horse right there. And we'll talk to you later.